What was the most random thing you Googled? This question should be, what didn't you Google? What didn't you ChatGPT? In fact, there was one day I was going through it. I asked ChatGPT to pray for me. Today's 2024 recap is a fun one because this life is not war. Hello and welcome, beautiful people. Today I'm doing a fun recap of 2024. I'm doing it in form of a Q&A. It was inspired by Kunle Remi, the Nigerian actor, and his wife. I saw it on Instagram. I was like, yeah, I should do something like this. So I picked some questions from their Q&A and then I came up with some of mine. So let's just get straight into it. The first question: if 2024 was a movie, what would its title be? I would say Winds and Detours. If you could relive one day from 2024, which would it be? Wow, which would it be? I think I'll come back to that question. To be honest, maybe I can come up with something because to be honest, like right now, I don't know. There's really nothing that kind of stands out to me that I want to relive. The funniest person you followed on social media. I'll say Papilla.
We should see you.
I just love his content. What is one moment this year that should have been viral? In my life, I would say when I went to London and one of my babies decided to take me out for Chinese. We went to take the Chinese and I didn't eat anything that I usually would not eat, but just 10 minutes after the dinner, I'll put the image here. My whole body, as in like an allergy, I don't know what caused it today. If it was something that was captured, the way, like the transformation, how it started, how it ended and all that, it would have gone viral. But well, of course, nobody captured that. Do I have images and videos? Hello, thanks for watching this video. Please do me a very, very big favor by clicking the subscribe button. Encourage me, engage with my content so that I can grow. Thank you. What is the strangest dream you had this year? I don't dream, I don't dream. I sleep. I sleep and I find myself the next day. Especially now that I, gym and all that. I sleep, deep sleep. I don't dream. But before, I used to just dream happy dream, how I traveled, how I enjoyed my life and all that. I'm not one to dream horrible dreams, to be honest, and I'm grateful to God for that. What is one trend you absolutely refuse to follow? The one that comes to mind now is that Brain Jotters go go go. Of course, I use the audio for one of my videos, but that dance, no, that dance is not born again. There was just no way. What is the best advice you got from a friend or mentor? The best advice I got was not from any friend or any mentor. It was from my baby sister. She told one day I was telling her I wanted to buy like a gadget, and I was telling her the price, how expensive it was and all that. And she said, you know what? Anything you like and you can afford it, just buy it. Like you really, really want it, you can afford it and it's reasonable. Just buy it, don't wait. And she told me a story of how they lost a colleague and a young person, I think the person was like 30 or 35 or something, like between 30 and 35. And the only thing that consoled them was that man enjoyed his life. Like he enjoyed anything he wanted, he bought for himself. He said that was the only thing that consoles them, that okay, as if he knew that he was going to die early, he just had fun, he enjoyed life. So anything I want to do, I should just do it. So far I'm not borrowing to do it, so far I really want it and it's reasonable, please go ahead. So that I'll say that's the best advice I got this year. Question you'd like to ask your audience. It's not really a question. I just want constructive criticism about my YouTube, my Instagram, my social media presence, especially this YouTube that I just started. Just give me, constructive criticism. What do you think I should do better? What the kind of content you want to see and all that. I would really appreciate that. Your 2024 oops moment you laugh about later. I fell actually. I fell. I went to God is Good Motors to pick up a parcel and I just fell. Like I fell. No, people were not there, but people inside heard me and they like rushed out to like. I still have this car, so I'll say that. Who was your best content creator? I'll not pick one. I think I'll pick like 2 or 3 people. One female, one male. I think I'll do 2. For female, I'll say Adetoke Oluwo. I don't, if you go check her out on Instagram, her Insta story is a university. I love, 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 love. Then for male, I'll say Asha Kine. Asha Kine is a Nigerian, like a philanthropic like page. He goes out and just puts smiles on people's faces, and it just makes me happy that and we can feel the need of other people. The most adventurous thing you did this year would be, I don't know, was it this year I went to the snake farm and I had that snake around my neck? I'll put the video here. I can't remember if it is this year or not, but I think that's the most adventurous thing I have ever done in my life. One thing you couldn't stop eating. One thing I couldn't stop, I won't say eating, taking, would be Greek yogurt. To be honest, like I really love it, and I have like one very correct brand. Let me know if you want me to put you on. Like it's a very nice Greek yogurt. I take the unsweetened and it feels like some sweetened, like it's really good. So Greek yogurt. What song or artist was on repeat this year? Lead me on, lead me on. It's not me I'm leaning on. Lead me on, oh Jesus, keep leading me. Chandler Moore. In fact, before this video, I was playing it. Oh my God, that song. In fact, my YouTube recap. They were like Chandler Moore. That song. What's wrong with my scarf? That song was just it for me. Funniest meme you saw in 2024. I can't place my hand on one, but there's this particular page on Instagram that I follow. One David, is it Imodu? I'll put it here. The guy just comes up with different meme. Like he uses Nollywood movies and just does like the funniest meme. So I actually really look forward to his posts. One outfit you couldn't stop wearing. I won't say one, but I love Ankara, so I just wear Ankara outfits, like all sorts. Let me put some pictures here. Like I love Ankara, so there's no one outfit. I just love wearing Ankara prints like this. What is one beauty product you swear by? Wear your sunscreen, kids. Always. I don't care about the brand, just make sure you wear your sunscreen, especially if you live in this kind, anywhere you live actually, just wear your sunscreen. Which new place did you visit this year? I did Ethiopia, I did Qatar. I think that's about in Nigeria. Which new state did I visit this year? I didn't really travel much within Nigeria, to be honest, this year, so I would say Ethiopia and Qatar. What is one app you couldn't live without? It would be Instagram. But to be honest, my major goal for 2025 is to really reduce my screen time drastically. So, boys, Instagram. Favorite scripture? Not like except there are several of them, to be honest, but I'll just go for favorite book of the Bible is Daniel. I have like a whole video dedicated to the book of Daniel. I just discovered this year that I really love the book of Daniel. What is the weirdest purchase you made this year? I'm an accountant though. Accountants don't do any weird purchase, to be honest. I'm not sure I purchased anything weird. The only thing is, I bought 2 wigs, and I think I mentioned in one of my videos, and the seller sold me crap. But wigs, hair is not like weird, actually. So I'm not sure I purchased any weird thing this year. What was most used emoji? I don't know how to. The laughing emoji, obviously. Life is life is good. What was the most random thing you Googled? This question should be, what didn't you Google? What didn't you Google? What didn't you ChatGPT? In fact, there was one day I was going through it. I asked ChatGPT to pray for me. What was the best show or movie you watched in 2024? There's this Anne Hathaway movie. I think it was Idea of You. I love that movie. I really love. So that movie I really love. That's for Hollywood. For Nigerian movie, Nollywood would be, I loved Jagun Jagun by Femi Adebayo. Then I love, I think House of Gar. I love Breath of Life. I don't know if that Breath of Life was a movie for this year's movie. I think that's about it. I really love those 3 Nigerian movies and that one Hollywood movie. Which social media trend had you hooked? Sorrow! Mi ò gbọ́ pa, mi ò gbọ́ po. I no hear wetin dem will talk. Ayi, aya. You say, Isigi ni. I even made a video here with the sound. Beautiful, beautiful. I loved it. What is the kindest thing someone did for you this year? That would be, a friend sent me 50,000 naira on my birthday. You know, sometimes people like us don't receive gifts. So anything anybody does for me, like, is really big. So it was quite thoughtful on that birthday. I think that was the only thing I got on my birthday. It was really, as in, was thoughtful. Was really, I loved it because it was the only thing I got, to be honest. So it made like a lot. It meant the world to me. It really meant the world to me. What is the best compliment you received? Okay, that would be somebody that I hadn't seen since 2013 that saw me earlier this month, and said, "Oh, I mean, you look the same." I was like, "Wow, thank you." Like, I was happy. That means all my fitness thing, all the health thing, all the sacrifices I've made, you know, to stay healthy is actually really working. For somebody that had not seen me since 2013 and to tell me that I had not changed, I was so happy. So that's the best compliment I received this year. Who was your favorite new friend or connection in 2024? I'd say, like, I walk every morning, and I met like 2, like, older men. They should be in there between 60, 70. And, you know, because we see every morning, so I saying good morning, and then we became friendly. So anytime they don't see me, they would ask my friend, where is she? What happened? Why is she not out today? Then when I travel and I come back, I say, I heard you travel. How was your trip? You know, like that. So, like, those men, they kind of look, they don't know where I live, they don't know anything about me, they don't even have my number. Well, the fact that they'll be worried if they don't see me like a day or 2, and just be disturbing my friend and asking him, you know, till he tells them exactly where I am, then that's like, those are kind of the connection just means the world to me too. Best page on social media, I'll say Ashakine. Yeah, that Ashakines page, and pages like that. I think there's Ashakine, there's MD Motivator, and then there's one other one, I've forgotten his name. You know, they just go around giving people that really need, you know, help. They just give them money, give them stuff, pay their rent. They just do kind things, you know. So I love those pages. And then I love Meet Cute New York City, Meet Cute London, how people meet. Like I said, I love. To be honest, I really love. Favorite podcast. I love Diary of a CEO. I love Ali Abdal's. Is it Ali Abdal? No, I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name properly, or Ali Abdal. Then I love Pastor Leke Adeboye's podcast. Then I love Toke Makinwa's podcast, to be honest. I don't know why people just say things, but I love Toke Makinwa. Like, she's so smart, so intelligent, she's beautiful. I love her style. I love her sense of humor. That lady is funny. So I love Toke Makinwa's podcast. Like, and I have several others that I watch, to be honest. But these ones like really readily come to mind. Favorite artists. I would answer this in terms of music and acting. So for music, I love Dunsin. There's several of them. Dunsin, Nathaniel Bassey, Simisola, Gloria Orenze. There are plenty. Chandler Moore, Anatolia, plenty. Well, there are plenty. There are almost all the gospel ministers. I love them. Peterson Okopi. I don't want to like the K-strings. I got into K-strings this year. Wow. Oh my God. Hey. Ya Yesu kaine haskena. Ndakabi hanya nanzambi. Ya Yesu kaine haskena. Ndababi hanya nanzambi. Ni Zambika. Kaine haskena. Ni Zambika. Oh, ni Zambika. Woo! Ni Zambika. Kaina gaskiya. Ni Zambika. Oh, is it Rahama? Let me just leave it there. K-strings! I love. But I mean, if you don't speak Hausa or you don't understand Hausa, it may not make sense. But the music videos are always like the transcript or whatever. Captions are always there, like in English, I think in French, and one other language. K-strings, please. And every other person I've mentioned. I love the video for secular. I'm trying like to not do a lot of secular songs because most times I wake up and I sing in my spirit, like into consciousness. So to be honest, I want edifying music. So I try to avoid the secular songs as much as possible, though some still stick. But I love Davido, I love his person, I love how kind he is, how relatable he is, and everything. Of course, it's not perfect, but I just love Davido. Then for actors, I love Bimbo Akintola, I love RMD. Who else? I love Daniel Etim. I love, there's this guy with dreads that does like a lot of YouTube videos. I can't remember his name now, but I'll put the video here. I love his, like the way he speaks in his movies and all that. Like, I always do love movies and all that. I love love. You can't blame me. I love love. Most exciting food I tasted this year. I will not call it exciting. It was just strange and new. When I was in Nairobi with my colleagues, the starter was like fried okra. I don't know if it's the Kenyan food or it was just all these foods, you know, that is borrowed and all these restaurants do. I can't remember what it was called, but I just tasted one. And I tasted, I was like, okra. Fried okra. My friend said, it's nice. I said, no, this is not how we eat okra. And I Googled an image and showed them. I said, this is how we eat okra. This is how we eat okra in my country. Well, I think it was different. So, what's one silly thing that made you laugh uncontrollably? I will not say one. I follow like all these children pages, and I love seeing all these all the children content, how silly and pure they are. Like, they're just so pure and just so innocent. Like, and then the ones that you now go to the kitchen, pour the milk on their head, like climb things and all that. Just so all those kind of children kind of videos, funny videos. Those, they make me laugh. Like, I just like, and I love them. So on my explore page on Instagram, those are the kind of things I see. What is one thing you are proud of achieving? Well, staying alive. Staying alive, I'm glory to God. What is one habit you picked up that changed your routine? That would be sleeping. I don't joke with sleep these days again. No. My phone from 7 p.m. Do not disturb me. I'll not even hear it, except I'm on the phone. So that sleeping thing, and I can see the difference in my life and what sleeping has done for me. So sleeping. Sleep. And one other thing that I'm proud that I achieved was just my fitness thing. Like, I'm just so into it now. Like, it's now second nature. Like, I'm so happy. I'm proud of myself. What is one biggest lesson you learned in 2024? That is, I am my own cheerleader. That's one. Then two, don't expect too much from people. So that when you, especially you place people on one kind of pedestal and they don't meet up to your expectation, you now be disappointed. That's another lesson I learned. I expected some kind of support from some people and they didn't give me, and just taught me like a lesson that, see, don't put your trust in man. Don't do that. Don't put anybody on a particular pedestal. Don't have any expectation of anybody. If they do it fine, if they don't, be grateful. If they do it, be grateful. If they don't, move on, and to not be so painful if they don't support you. So that's another lesson I learned. Then, thirdly, don't expect that people you do something for is the one that the people will repay you. Just do it and do it for God, and do it and do it because you want to be kind. Do it and do it because you want to be happy. So don't have expectations of people, and don't expect that people you do something for are the people that will do for you. Don't do that. Well, that's one thing I learned. What is one decision you are glad you made this year? That will be taking one day at a time, to be honest. Just take one day at a time. And that was really good for me. What is one thing you'd change if you could redo this year? Well, I made a video about all the goals I did not achieve. If you've not seen, you should totally see it. So one thing I would redo if I could go back to January 1, 2024 would be actually sitting down to write those goals down and to like have a proper plan in place of how to achieve them. So I feel if I had done that, I would have achieved, if not all, like bulk of the goals I set, but I didn't do that and I didn't achieve those goals. So 2025, we move. So on that note, let me be one of the first people to wish you a very, very wonderful 2025. Your prayers are answered, your goals are met, your plans would come to fruition, your whatever you lay your hands on will prosper. Your path will shine brighter and brighter and brighter, brighter and brighter onto the glorious day. God will lead you. God will guide you. God will protect you. God will favor you. Whatever you lay your hands on will prosper. That's like big plans, big things God will do for you. Big things God will do for you. God will fulfill all the desires of your heart. The one you can say, the one you can't say, God will fulfill it. I pray this for you. By the grace of God, you will not die, you will live, you would to declare the counsel of the Lord. You will not be sick. And if you are sick right now, God will heal you. 2025 will be your best year by the grace of God. So thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your friends. And I'll see you in 2025. God bless you.